Hey guys, it's your boy Jinjo again. So I decided to do some more meta-analysis type video for Season 49. I have a little gameplay as a guide to use one of the new units and kind of go over like the general things you will see if you try to compete in the meta. So without further ado, let's get going. So some of you may know this already, and if you're a returning player, then you're about to see some ridiculous stuff. So for example, this Gamera 1967 has a ton of health, a ton of attack, but he's 5 cost, and he makes everything around him invincible every 5 seconds. It's ridiculous. And then this Giron is 3 cost. He attacks super fast at 1.9 seconds, has 5,000 HP, so imagine if he's 10 levels less, so 4,800 or something. Does almost 2,000 damage every 1.9 seconds. It's utterly ridiculous. And these are the cards that power them up. These are ridiculous cards released back to back to back. And there's other card options too that are just as OP. Well, I wouldn't say just as OP. These are like the best cards you'll see. But there's some that go really well with them. So in the following videos, you'll see Giron surviving hits he shouldn't. Gamera just tanking multiple 7 cost hits. It's utterly ridiculous. So, yeah. Alright, guys. So first up is Take Poo. I don't know if it's like an Indian name or something. I'm not going to laugh at him. I swear. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys how to use GOAT. I recorded this. I haven't really watched it much since then. So this is going to be a little casual. But anyways, you want to place him first. Godzilla 2004, Final Wars, Final Battle version, whatever he's called. You want to place him first. Because if you don't and your opponent places his first, it's an uphill battle. You might as well give up because you're most likely to lose. But yeah, you just got to protect him. He's super good. He's basically Rio 2.0. But Rio is still better when his timer is on. But this guy, there's no timer for him. And you can't really Freezing Sunday him or Dimension Tide him in the back. Because then it's going to benefit him. So I'm right here, I'm protecting him with the newly buffed Super Mecha Godzilla. It's going pretty great. This guy just summoned his gold Gamera. So you see how many hits his Giron just took earlier. Even his Megalon took a fully charged 2,000 something HP blast. It's ridiculous. So that Gamera and that Giron are both pretty good. I don't know if this guy's a whale, but he's got pretty tough guys. See how many hits Giron takes. So I don't know if this guy has the card, but he has some really strong units. So there we go. We got him here. And then I got him back in my hand. So what we want to do is place him down as soon as possible in the back corner in the water, just to get those extra boosts. I was kind of recording this to see if he was like a gam spam kind of counter. I think that's what they had in mind. They're like, you know what? Let's release this guy. You keep spamming, it's gonna power him up. Well, the thing is, they raised his range, and he's like, I mean, we don't need another beefy sniper who does like a ton of damage. We really didn't need one. You just needed to like tone down the Gamera cards, like nerf a card. Come on. So Gamera, I don't know if this guy had the cards. Because this guy is only level 8. Or Goat's only level 8. So we're holding him off. We're doing pretty good. Most of my guys are around like 10 to 20s. My -1's my only like ace to level 30 unit. So right now I'm using my Heat Ray. I think it's an opportune time to really take that energy from him. So he's going to drop his hand to save energy. But everyone got hit. So Super Mecha Godzilla's doing good. These guys are kind of beefy. I'm doing 1,000 per hit, basically, with my Super Mecha Godzilla, and I think he has at least one of the cards, because that Mulgaro is holding it. Alright, so we got Giron and Gamera. These are the most 2 common guys you will see. Like, everyone uses them, and this leader is pretty common. I think Shin is still the most common. I think we're at a point in the meta where people are bored of using the same decks over and over again, so you're going to see a lot more creative stuff at the start of a season. But I think as the season settles, you're going to absolutely see a ton of these decks, ton of Shin Monsterverse decks again. So, yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. So he's powering me up. I'm trying to protect him. I got Storm Ghidorah to divert the attention. Goat just does so much damage. I'm definitely going to try to give him the level 15. That's like kind of the sweet spot. I was going to invest my G91 up to 20 something, but it's just too many upgrade sticks. If you have good cards, your units even at like level, I don't know, like 15 do well. Maybe even 10. So I -1 him, explode on him. Absolutely just shred my -1 with like 5k HP. More than 5k HP. Just absolutely shred him. Giron's ridiculous. So let's see. Gigan's coming in. G91, the Gamera counter's coming in. These two do really well against Gamera. Let's see how Gamera's counters do against him. So I'm Dimension Tiding him. Taking some serious damage. Giron's included in there. Giron just absolutely fricks up that G91. Gamera survives. He got hit by how many G91 hits and how many Super Mecha Godzilla hits, and he's still alive. While my guys are like super frail. So, yeah, and then I do end up losing this, but it's a good example of how powerful these decks can be. So yeah, on to the next video. Okay, so I thought this video was pretty interesting in showing you, like, once again, how to use GOAT. That's what I'm going to refer him as. And this is more of a generic deck I'm fighting that isn't Game Spam, and I think he is also using a similar setup with, like, you know, some monster versus monsters and the such. So Fukuroka's super common. You'll find him a lot. So by placing my guy immediately, it puts him at a huge disadvantage. He's just powering up my guys. And at one point in this video, he's going to try to rush my guy. Well, I got 2 cards powering him up that are, let's see, it's the yellow 7+ cost card. I forgot what it's called. It's the Earth one. At 4 stars, and I have the 5-star Valentine's card. So this guy, even though he's level 8, has like 5,000 something HP. So he can take a hit. So you'll see like a rush unit come in, and it's just not effective on these water maps. So I'm using the Shin Special right here to get everyone damaged. There's that rush I was talking about. So he also, too, has GOAT, as you can see. But he summoned his after. And I used -1 to clear that up real quickly. So this is like showing, like, if you summon GOAT second, I mean, you're pretty much done. You know, you got to wait until you get him first, really. So there's a Gamera. So this guy just has just about everything. He has all the OP units he can think of. This guy wasn't, like, particularly good. I mean, I think I can say that just because I don't think he's ever going to see this video. But it just shows how powerful this guy can be. Like, it's literally insane. So this is a level 30+. He has a few of these units. 30+ flying Gamera. Literally, look how much damage we're doing. And he's getting, like, defense boosts. And there's a weird glitch right there. Gamera flips out. He's like, this is bullshit. This unit is OP. I do not like this game. Now watch this Burning Godzilla ult. Look at that. Look at that diversion tactic with this new Storm Ghidorah. He doesn't get hit. And the explosions never really do much. Is it just me, or do the explosions not really do anything? Like, they do a little bit of damage, but not a lot. So, I think that's about to wrap up this video. I mean, it's just utterly ridiculous how good this guy is. So, yeah, ended up winning that. Starting off with GOAT just gave me a huge advantage, especially on water maps. He had a gold gate. I don't think his Gamera was gold, but he had a gold, like, Pylante. He had a bunch of higher level guys. So let's check out his, check him out real quick. So he was number 2, which is pretty good. Alright, on to the next video. Alright, shout out to Sajin for really teaching me this matchup in this video. I decided to record in the middle of it. Honestly, I had a few good matches that I could have recorded. But, you know, I'm not recording every match. Anyways, this is an excellent match to show you how to do well against these Gamera decks. And this one has Void and the cards. So you see my GOAT in the lower right, he's powered up. I placed him in the beginning. He is lethal. He's doing like, I don't know, 2,000 damage per hit at level 8. Mine's level 2, but rented level 8. So -1's really, this is what's holding the game spam back in my recipe book of countering game spam, is -1 comes in on emergency situations. He's my only, like, top 100 unit. You need, like, at least a gold unit 1 if you want to be safe in the top 100, I'd say. So I'm using Shin Special to take out a lot of these facilities. It won't kill them because they have the card boosts. So, Giron's taking some insane hits. Look how much damage he's doing. Look, he just did almost, I think he did a quarter of my Ghidorahs with 4,600 HP. A quarter of that in one hit. That is ridiculous. Then he's using Void. So Void is annoying to most people. I throw out Mogera, underrated unit, and at the last minute gives everyone a defense buff to save them by 1 HP. So that is insane. That's also a Void counter right there, outside of Mothra, Heal, and Psychic Chorus. So excellent. So as you can see here, I'm exploding on him. with 2,700 damage. That's how much my explosion does with -1. His Gamera had a lot of HP, though. I had to weaken it a ton. Watch this Biollante. Watch this Biollante. Boom! Kills 3 guys! How insane is that? Oh my gosh. So I'm hitting him. Giron is taking some serious damage. He's gotten hit like, what, 3-4 times at this point? And I barely win this video. Or win this battle. It's just absolutely amazing. So I'm going to show you guys my team while I'm just discussing that battle. So you saw Giron. My G91 does, what, 1,100 per hit? He got hit 3-4 times by that. And he wasn't dead. I think I hit him 4 times. So if you guys can go back and count the video, that's 4,400 damage. That is utterly ridiculous. In Gamera, I couldn't kill Gamera with my units. I had to finish him off every time with -1. The only reason I'm able to do that is because I have these energy cards.
Battle memory. I can smell. I smell a battle memory. That's what that is.
If I didn't have these energy cards, if I was playing at the same pace as him, maybe I was. Maybe I wasn't. Who knows? But it's just so insane how much HP these units have. And I just wanted to show you guys good examples how to counter these units. I wanted to show you how to play GOAT, play against GOAT. So that's enough for my Season 49 analysis. I hope this is very helpful to you guys. And you know what? I'll see you on the battlefield. Best of luck.
Roll!